boy, let's go. 15-foot scarecrow, let's go. Oh yeah, let's see what we got in the box. Oh. It's about 3 feet tall. Maybe it's kind of like the alien toys that you have to water and then they grow. Oh, what's that? What the heck? The 15-foot Worricrow, or 15-foot scarecrow as I like to call it, is a new for 2025 Home Depot animatronic, not a static. We have our first 15-foot animatronic at Home Depot. And also, the heaviest Home Depot item I think they have ever sold. He is weighing in at 110 pounds. So, this box, it's gonna be, it's gonna be insane. Actual, like, monstrosity even moving this thing around. It's gonna, oh my gosh, it's gonna be abysmal. But the prop itself makes up for all of the handling stuff. Ever since I first saw him in the leaks earlier this year, dude, I think he was the best looking, or one of the best looking Home Depot giants ever, or just giants in general. He looked insane. He has the body kind of Inferno Pumpkin, but it's darker, and it's kind of going in like a whirlwind, almost like 12-foot Ghost. Then he has a scarecrow look at the top with the scarecrow branch arms, and then the jacket and all the straw and everything. Since 2022 we had the 15-foot Phantom, and then now we are just getting another 15-foot and also another 15-foot on top of that. 2 15-foots this year, the Worricrow and the Raven Crow. I don't know why they both have crow. He is also $400, which is the most expensive item at Depot this year, and I'm pretty sure the most they've ever sold. I don't think they've gone past 400 yet. But for 15 feet and just fully blow molded plastic and movement on top of that, I think it's going to be well worth it. So today in this video, we're going to be unboxing and setting up the 15-foot Scarecrow, or the 15-foot Worricrow. This box is huge. It is literally got to be the size of 12-foot skeleton easily. Like, it's also so hot outside in Texas, and I gotta set this up. Oh my gosh. I think I read online it takes, I think, if you have 3 people, 1 hour to set it up. So does that mean it's gonna take 3 hours to set this up if it's just me? That's not gonna be good. Ooh, as you can see, 1-piece space for some reason. Oh my gosh. A giant old base. Oh my, jeez. Metal is super thick, and as you can see here, it's reinforced 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4 of these like poles right here. That's crazy. They're not like thin poles either. They're thick, and this is how it goes up. It's not 1 but 2 poles. Okay, I can see his arm is right here. Look at that nice little tree stump, and oh, it looks like it's going to be the same kind of plastic connections that they've used on the 12-foot skeleton. Here's the other one. This looks like it's got to be an arm, or no, maybe a leg. I'm not exactly sure what this is. We have, I think this is one of the feet. Not his feet. This is one of the bottom pieces for sure. Kind of goes up like the 12-foot Ghost, but just tree. Another middle portion piece that's just plastic. We have, this looks to be his leg, thigh area. We have another middle blow mold tree piece. We have, looks like his clothes. Oh wow, it's a lot more brown than I thought it would be. Got that nice like outdoor thickness padding. And look at the straw here. This is like, oh, it's not exactly straw. It's kind of brownish. It's kind of like a little plastic kind of wrapper-ish feeling, but smooth. I am the 15-foot. Okay, we got, this is his rib cage. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. Let's see if I can look here, but his head neck is actually in there. As you can see, it is not servo. It is a reindeer motor with a spring. Yeah. Oh, we have his hat. very, very large hat. Oh my gosh. And once again, this straw that's like almost like a party favor. We got this piece of cloth, I think. This is like, got some Velcro on it. I think maybe another collar. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, this is the module one, as you can see. He's got the outdoor rated adapter, of course. We have, I think, another middle piece, or maybe this is his arm. It almost looks like his arm right here. We have, once again, another middle piece. Here we have some of his body caps, and then we have the tether for the back as well. Oh dang, he comes with his own rebar. Look at that. That's awesome. This is thick. This is thick metal rebar, dude. Look at that. This is like the pole metal. His tether pole piece where you tie it on. You screw it on. We have a brown box here. We have one leg metal pole here, and look at that weld right there. Wonder what that's for. It's like kind of like a rest, it looks like. We got a metal square pole. This pole is like, I think, is that a screw or is that something else? I don't know. This one has wiring on it too. Some more. Another metal pole in here. His adapter. Oh, the instructions. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. He literally has instructions for you to put it back in the box. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Home Depot. Pretty sure his head, oh, there is his head. His head is in this box. Oh my, jeez. That was kind of spooky. Hold on. He's a lot more, wow, he looks, I really do like his look. He has the Inferno pumpkin kind of fuzzy, sparkly lighting there too. I like that. And I like to just look up his face at all. It's kind of a spooky look. It's not, you know, too kid-friendly. Have all of his support poles right here. We have, oh my gosh, this is huge. We have his base. Look how big that is. It almost takes up the whole box too. Look at that. That is huge. Aha. There's more leg poles in here. We have this. What is this pole? I don't know. We have a double welded pole. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks like a ladder. Do you guys see that? There's another one of these little C poles that you can screw in. And I think that's all the parts. I think we did it. Goodbye to the box. Actually, just kidding. Not goodbye. We're going to need the box to set up the prop. And before I even begin the setup, I know this guy's going to be outside for the season, at least at some point for me. So I am UV spraying him down. I do not want this prop to fade. Clothes are already, you know, weatherproof, but they're gonna fade. That is going to turn like purple. I completely forgot about, but also he comes with screws. He comes with a lot of screws, it looks like. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I'm going to begin the setup now. It is recommended that you use 2 to 3 people. So I'm just gonna set it up myself. First, gonna start off with this big old base. And then we're gonna see that this is on his left side. That is the front. This. And then it looks like it has that little hook spot that we just saw cut out right there for us. So I'm gonna align it with the 2 pole holes and then there we go. Looks like we take this like double welded pole, take the C poles. I think we gotta screw them through. We get our Allen wrench and get the screws and then screw it on the back here to line up the holes. I'm just gonna screw that on now. Ow. Then we can get the E tree. Let me make sure I line it up right. Oh, there we go. Then we have F. Then I'm taking the G-pole and then the screw-in part right there. Put it on that side. You gotta kind of fit the front because it's that weird pole, and there's some plastic grooves that you can kind of rest out on it. So I think that makes sense. Then get a screw and line up the pole there. Just tighten it in. And then here's the sensor and control box piece, and just have the sensor in the front. And then I got the eye pole to thread it through. Find it. Snap. Lock. Once again, another screw. Tighten it up. And now we can lay them down on the box pretty early. Okay. And then we got the J-pole with some of the wires pre-attached on it, and then we're gonna snap lock that in. And then we can tighten a screw to this pole as well. There we go. You can plug in some wires, this white and black one. We can wait and then see like those pins. You don't want to bend those. You don't want to bend those. My immortal werewolf is cooked because I'm missing those and it got bent. It's all the way in and then tighten it up. Tighten it. And then I got the K piece here. Thread the wiring through the hole. Line it up. And then we have the L pole. Snap lock it in there. There you go. Take another screw. Tighten it. And then you can put M on L. Then you can put his pelvis on here. This is going to add a bunch of weight, so I got to be really careful. You really got to push that down and force it down. I got a hammer. Oh, I got one. Okay. Ah, there we go. I got it. Yes. And we can screw it on. And plug the wires coming. Put his torso piece on. Oh, we gotta connect the wires first. We gotta connect these wires first before I put it on. Got red, black, and white. And then another black cable. Tether pole is lined up. And we can screw it in. I'm gonna throw on a shirt. There should be a hole in the back of the shirt so I can find tether piece. There we go. Then we take this kind of collar looking piece here, and then we should be able to like there we go. The tether, wire it in. Oh my gosh, there we go. I had to push the base a little bit forward. It took way too long to do, dude. And attach the R arm. Put the R arm there. There we go, finally, I got the snap lock. Got the snap locked. I got the S arm here to line up. Then we can get another screw and then tighten it. And then do the same thing with this T-arm here. There we go, that arm was a lot harder for some reason. And I think you could put the strap on one of the branches. Pretty sure. So it's down. Same thing over there, there we go. Now we can put his head on. Here we go. We are getting close. There's also a wire. Connect the white wires together from the head. Line up the holes. There we go. And for the last and final screw, right here. It's tightened. There we go. This. Freaking hat on here. Put the strap under his neck. Preferably. And the Velcro. It says Z1 on this, so put Z1. Z2. Have Z. And Y. Kids, don't try this at home. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe this doesn't work. Fine if you scratch it.
What?
It's fine if you scratch the base.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm trying.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That's huge.
Holy frick. This is insane, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, this is... You look so good. I cannot stress how good you freaking look, dude. Support pull time so he doesn't collapse. Bro, I gotta plug this in now. This is the last step. I'm genuinely going to like freak out when this thing turns on. This is insane. This is plugged in, DC adapter. And now we can plug them in. Oh my, we can plug the outlet in. Oh my gosh. goes nothing. I think the head's moving. The head is moving. Oh my gosh. Something's happening up there. Is he supposed to move his head? He's going. I'm not gonna lie, the 15-foot scarecrow might be my favorite depot item they have ever sold. Like, genuinely, he looks so insane. It is crazy. Like, IRL, this thing is like game-changing, life-changing, life-altering prop. He looks awesome. I love his look all the way around. The only thing is that the seam lines are kind of annoying, or just really with the Inferno or the skeleton or like the props like those that have the blow-mo plastic pieces that you kind of have to fit around. You kind of have to let them in the heat out for a bit, because my Inferno and skeleton are fine now, but when I got my Inferno pumpkin, his like legs and everything like that wasn't fitting on correctly or the best. And then also I probably, I kind of just shot it up there so I could just, get a demo out and, unbox it really fast so I could see it. So, I mean, probably when I set him up for the season, I bet his legs, will be fitted better. So it's not really a big deal to me. But dude, the Scarecrow, like, he just looks so freaking good. He is literally 15 feet tall. I always keep forgetting that, but it is not 12 feet. He is 15 feet, the highest and tallest prop that we have gotten in retail so far. I'm gonna have to compare it with the Phantom and see, like, maybe if his head is, like, going up to 15 feet, or maybe his head is up there and he's taller than Phantom. This is way better than the Phantom for me. The Phantom, holy frick, this thing was so annoying in the wind. You cannot keep the clothes on correctly at all. I had to re-glue his, like, Velcro arm things a billion times with hot glue. His clothes are a mess. You have to fix it literally every day. Like, if you have them up in display, you gotta fix it and adjust it every single day. Get on the ladder, get like a freaking, a sweeper, and just freaking try to aim it. Like, it's so annoying. Phantom is so annoying. As much as I still do like him, the Scarecrow easily surpasses him. He looks way better. You don't have to deal with annoying clothes. The only clothes he has is his jacket, and his jacket fits on really well because he's got the straps on his arms. It's a lot heavier too. It does blow a little bit in the wind at the bottom, but at the top he's perfectly fine. And the rest of him is literally blow mold, so he's literally not going to be moving anywhere. It's going to be a bit harder for him to pick up wind like the Phantom. Phantom picked up wind like crazy, that he literally needed like the wind holes or whatever in his clothes. He's literally just a mess to deal with, so I'm glad the Scarecrow is just done way better and way less of a hassle. And then also there was a part where, like, on the head, you can adjust how tight it is, and I think I adjusted it a bit too tight in one angle, and like he kind of was like moving his head this way instead of in the center, which is the easy fix. It's an easy fix. It usually happens with the ones that you screw in like that, or even the servo ones. It does that sometimes, so it's not really a big deal. It's not really it's not messed up or anything. On the topic of stability, when I was moving him a little bit, like, he is kind of wobbly. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit wobbly. I highly recommend, I think I'm going to do this as well in my display when I use him, tether him on his rib cage. Maybe you might have to cut a hole through the jacket, or maybe not, we'll see. But literally, like, get a rope and then tether him to the ground from his rib cage. I think that would definitely help out with the, the little wobble he's got going on. It's not too bad. He's still a very heavy prop. You kind of have to, like, really push it to wobble. But it's definitely something that I would be, cautioned about. Also, use the support poles. Make sure his tether is on. If you don't set it up with the tether, he will literally collapse. Like, overall, dude, his animation is perfect. I already love the floating Reaper, kind of like creepy, eerie, just going down. It almost looks servo, but it's actually just a reindeer motor with 2 springs doing that movement. And it's crazy that a 15-foot prop, we got motion now. He has motion. And I would say the one thing that would have been kind of cool to have on him is audio, because it's kind of just doing this, and it's like, dead silent, like. It's whatever. It doesn't really bug me too much, but maybe you could add some, background eerie audio. Another huge thing with him is that you need the space for this prop. His box is literally 12-foot skeleton size, I'm pretty sure, like, really close to that size. And once again, it is the heaviest prop I think Home Depot has ever sold, coming in at 110 pounds. Moving this thing, or Like, you'd have to take it down every time. He is really heavy. It helps the stability, but like moving him in storage is gonna be literally a pain. But for me, I'm willing to take that risk because he's just such a cool prop. Like, genuinely, I think he might be my favorite depot prop they've ever done. I'm genuinely trying to think, like, if this could be recency bias talking, but like, he's so, like, I literally just, like, when I saw him set up, I was genuinely just like I was shocked. Like, this thing was like a life-changing moment. He comes with his own rebar, which usually for the Giants you have to go out and buy your own rebar, but I am genuinely surprised they included rebar this time. It's pretty nice rebar. It's not like that big of rebar. It's not like the trampoline ones that are, I mean, better, I would say, but it's still very, very thick metal. It's literally like a regular SVI prop metal, just as rebar now. So they throw that into the box, and I really do appreciate it. And also another thing I'm kind of worried about is that usually on the 12-foot skeletons and Infernos and stuff, they have the plastic pieces, and a lot of the times they do break off, so people have literally had to DIY and make new parts for that. He has the same thing with his arm. It's not as long, it's shorter, so I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal, and he has also kind of like a bigger groove than the 12-foot skeleton, so I don't think it will, rip off. We'll see though. Also, something kind of a little pet peeve but kind of annoying, like you can kind of see the metal pole. If you like under the rib cage, you can kind of see his pole going up. It's kind of hard to spot, but you notice it when you see it for the first time. You're like, okay, I can see that. And then another plus on him is the lighting is great. He has the lights only mode, and then I love the lighting on his head, his mouth, his eyes, and then also his rib cage. He also has that rib cage lighting, and then that with the movement looks so peak at night. I really do think he looks great. It really kind of looks like the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas, and I didn't put two together for a while now, but dang, they do look a bit similar. Then also one little last pet peeve is that his sensor isn't amazing. You kind of have to go pretty close to it, or let the wind kind of just hit it and then it'll go. Or I just recommend him on the timer. The timer eventually will go and just move, because if he's going to be far away in someone's display, then at some point, they're going to see it move. And then if it's like in a haunt setting or something like that, then they have to get kind of close to his, knee area. It's not a bad spot, it just doesn't pick up amazingly, so I kind of wish the sensor was a bit better. And then the collar was kind of giving me some trouble, kind of giving me some 15-foot Phantom flashbacks, just trying to fix it. It's not too bad, it's like a little collar thing. 15-foot Scarecrow, we've had a 12-foot Scarecrow, we've had a 9-foot Scarecrow, we've had a 6-foot Scarecrow, we've had a 3-foot Scarecrow, and now I am the 1.5-foot Scarecrow. Gosh dang it, he's taller than me now. The 3-foot Warrior Crow action figure is taller than me now.